Hi guys, welcome to another Stats by Stokes video. In today's video, we'll be talking about 3 NFL games today, and for a bonus, I'll be showing my college football playoff bracket. What I think, who I think will win it all, and who will win every game. But let's first get it started off with the 3 NFL games, which is what we basically do every week. We'll get started off the game of the year, Bills versus the Lions. This is the favored matchup right now for the Super Bowl. Both teams make it for the first time in what has seemed like an eternity, especially for Detroit. And they're both been really good over the past 2 years. We all know the Bills have been good ever since Josh Allen came, but he's been really impressive this year. He's really shown why that he can do it without any weapons. You could say that his legs are carrying the offense for him, but no, he's passing the ball really good right now as he's the MVP favorite right now. Got to give some credit to James Cook too, and also got to give some credit for the receivers and the defense. The Lions have earned an 11-game win streak ever since they lost to the Bucs back in Week 2, 2016. They're a mad team right now. Their only quest is the Super Bowl right now. And that's all Dan Campbell wants. That's all the team wants because they've never won it before. I'm pretty sure they won the NFL championship back in the 50s, but who cares about that? The Super Bowl is the big thing, and the Lions really want it so badly. Jared Goff leads the pack. Great running back duo of Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery. Amon-Ra St. Brown is great. Can't forget Sam Laporta. The defense has had some issues, but they've been pretty good. Brian Branch and Kirby Joseph have been one of the best safety duos probably of all time now because they both have over 5 picks. And that's pretty hard to do when 2 players on your team's having over 5 picks. Because most of the time you only have 1 player over 3 picks. It's really hard to get picks nowadays because the quarterbacks are really secure with the football. The prediction for this game, I have the Lions winning this one. Final score is going to be 31-24. Bills will go on a losing streak. Our next game is going to be none other than the battle not for Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Steelers have been really shocking this year, but they're going to have to do without George Pickens. So Russell Wilson will have to pass it to Mike Williams now. He's going to have to step up. So will the run game, Najee Harris, and the defense will have to step up 100% to control the great run game of the Eagles. Saquon Barkley's been amazing this year. Jalen Hurts can do some damage on his legs. Just the big question is, what is their pass game going to be like today? Steelers do have a pretty good secondary, so we'll see if they'll be able to pass up them. Prediction for this game, I have the Eagles winning their 10th straight game. It's not going to be a dominant fashion now. Final score is going to be 23-21. They're going to win it on a game-winning field goal. Last game is Sunday Night Football between the Packers and the Seahawks. The Packers have been really good over the past 2 years. Last year, they had no expectations. They made the playoffs to the 7th seed, beat the Cowboys, and barely lost to the 49ers. Give them some respect, y'all. They're not getting that much respect. Even though they're third in the division, they still have a 9-4 record because this division is crazy because Vikings are 11-2 and the Lions are 12-1. This is just a crazy division. It's probably the hardest to win. And you can't forget that the Packers have Josh Jacobs and Jordan Love. But they struggled in the pass game last week against the Lions because Jaden Reed struggled to get anything going. He didn't catch a single pass, making fantasy managers mad. Seahawks have been really shocking too. Geno Smith's taken that big step up because they probably have, in my opinion, the best receiving core in the entire league. You know you're in good hands. When you also have Kenneth Walker, who probably might be out, so Zach Charbonnet, after a huge game last week, will probably get the start today. But you're in good hands if you have him. And the best 3 receiver core in the NFL of Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf, and Jackson Smith-Njigba, or also known as JSN. And they have a pretty good tight end in Noah Fant, and their defense is pretty good. Can't go wrong with the Seahawks. They're my prediction to win the NFC West this year. Not in the beginning, but now they are. So the prediction for this game, I had the Packers winning this one. Final score is going to be 21-14. Now, I told you I was going to do my college football bracket, so here it is. So the first round matchup between Texas and Clemson, I'm not going to give you all the scores. I'm just going to give who wins. I have Texas, and they're going to be facing Arizona State in the next round. And then probably the best game of the week of I'm struggling right now. My bad, y'all. My bad. So the Tennessee Volunteers and Ohio State Buckeyes will be playing in Columbus. I have Ohio State winning this one. Then South Bend, Notre Dame, and Indiana. Oh, Notre Dame's going to beat them in dominant fashion. And then the last game is going to be Penn State versus SMU. SMU barely got in. I don't think they have it in them to beat Penn State. Now we got Texas versus Arizona State. This is really unfair. Arizona State's going to keep it close, but they're not going to beat Texas. Oregon versus Ohio State. Ohio State's redemption is going to happen in this game. I have them beating Oregon. No undefeated season for Oregon, in my opinion. Then we have Boise State versus Penn State. I actually have a shocker. I have Boise State winning this game. Gentie's going to do the heavy loading. Going to go over 200 yards, and he's going to be mad that he didn't win that Heisman. And then the last game, Notre Dame versus Georgia. Georgia, no question. Then the semifinal matchup between Texas and Ohio State. This is going to be a great game. Probably the game of the semifinals, better than the Boise State-Georgia game. First off, I have Georgia beating Boise State barely, though. And then I have Ohio State beating Texas. I just think Ohio State's star power is too much. And then we have Ohio State versus Georgia in the final. Give me Ohio State to win it all. It's going on a miraculous run. Starting as the 8th seed and beating 3 really, really, really good teams. Well, that's it for today's video. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. See ya.